Right then, YouTube. Today I'm testing a Dyna Lowrider, totally stock. Reason being, they've got a blue and white one in that's brand new, but they can do a amazing deal on it. So the idea is just to see if I like it. It's got twin discs, but they don't feel any better. Again, the back brake's better, but speaking to the salesman, you don't do front, you only do about 30% braking on Harleys on front brake. You primarily use the back brake and engine braking. Instantly it feels a lot windier. I feel very low down. Because it's stock, there's no noise from the exhausts. It is brutally windy. Seems to go well. It's got the rev counter and your speedo, and you've got the other settings, clock, your gear, and RPM, miles on the clock, 77, another trip, and your fuel remaining. So we've got 167 miles remaining. It's got a full tank of fuel. Mirrors are okay, quite tiny. Front brakes are poor. It's more mid-controlled. It does feel really, really tiny. It's the 103 engine, 1690 or whatever. Like I say, it's totally standard, so it's got stock fuel, stock air cleaner, stock exhaust. I'm currently in 4th gear, 5th, 6th, so 6 gears. Seems more vibey somehow. There's a bit of vibrations coming through the foot pegs, actually quite a lot. I'm testing this one primarily because obviously I was interested in the Lowrider S. Now, they don't have a demo of that because it's quite a rare bike, and it's a 2.5 month wait because it's special order, so it pretty much puts that one out of the window really. But it's good to try. My knees are quite high up. It definitely doesn't have the wow factor of the street bob that I tried. But again, that's as much to do with the engine. The street bob I tried was stage 3 tuned, and it was the 110 engine conversion, so it was an 1800. It would probably be, this is probably more similar to the stock street bob if I got that, but I would have to have it stage 1 tuned straight away because you want to hear it and you want to release those extra ponies. We'll do what I did the other day and we'll put it into 5th. I'm now at 1600 revs, and we'll just see how it winds on. Okay, I'm stuck behind the car, but it's it gets going, but very sluggish. Definitely one that you'd have to drop gears. I don't think ground clearance, it's definitely worse ground clearance. The street bob's 120mm and this one's 105, and looking down when I went round that corner on the roundabout, you could see that you would grind out quite quick, I think. But that's what test riding's all about. So many times before I've bought bikes, I've test rode one bike and fallen in love with it. Well, this time round this is the 6th one I've tested, because I've tested the Street Glide, and looking back I actually like the Street Glide, but I just don't like the price. Test rode the 883 and that one was a lot of fun actually. It felt more punchy than this one. I then tested a couple of Triumphs, the Scrambler and the Street Triple. Then I went back and tested the Street Bob. And now I'm testing this one. I think my mind is fairly clear that it's going to be the Street Bob if I can get the right deal. I'd love the blue one because, as it happens, that one's actually for sale, but it's a lot extra over stock. It's stock, they're 11,799 for the special, and the blue one that's stage 3 is 15,999. So, you know, it's £4 extra. Now, the work in it is worth £4 extra. There's no doubt about it. But I just don't think I can stretch that far. There is some noise to it, but it's being drowned out by the wind. I really don't think this is what I'm looking for. And I don't like the colour of the one that they can do a really good deal on. It's blue and white. And there's a lot of chrome on this black one as well. I'm not a big fan of the chrome. I'd rather it was all blacked out, which the Street Bob Special is far more blacked out. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm being a bit negative. It's still a Harley. It still shifts along. They're not the old really slow tractor that I imagined when I, you know, you're taught peer pressure, people say all these things. It's only about 3-4 weeks ago that I've tested my first Harley, and it's a revelation. I'm still enjoying riding this, but I just don't think I could live with it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm overtaking with ease. It's comfy. Goes all right. And the great thing about testing it is I was adamant. I felt I wanted a bike with twin discs, because riding the Street Bob, I felt the front brake wasn't that great. Now this one's got twin discs, and in my opinion the braking is no better than the Street Bob with only one disc. So actually testing this one has probably got the Fat Bob out of my system as well, because the Fat Bob's got the twin discs. That would have been me if I was on my GSXR. And this is what I love about the Harleys. I don't feel the need to be going mad. And to be fair, that would have probably been me on the Triumph as well. But like I say, on the Harley, I'm just happy cruising around. Gearbox just doesn't seem as slick as on the other bikes I've ridden. I've already had 2 false neutrals. It's a very good bike. I just don't think it's for me. Right, I'll stop here for take some photos, and then we'll take it back to the dealer. So yeah, there is a lowrider. Gone and got something in my eye. Oh, that hurts. false neutral again. Doesn't seem to like clutchless changes like the other bikes I've tried. It's a good bike, you know, I don't want to be overly negative. It's nice to try, but to sum up, I don't think it's the bike for me.